It's very important when working both inside and outside of the workplace to maintain the highest level of hygiene. Some simple principles in the workplace will ensure you are protecting yourself and your co-workers from deadly viruses such as COVID-19. This video will be covering the best COVID-safe hygiene practices to ensure that they are followed. Employees must make sure that every time they enter and exit the packing shed, they use hand sanitizer to kill 99.9% of the germs on their hands, or wash their hands with soap and warm water for 30 seconds, covering their hands, wrists, and under their fingernails with soap. It is important when washing your hands with soap to do this activity away from the drinking tap. This helps to ensure drinking areas are not exposed to possible germs and contaminants. It is very important to make sure, even if you are wearing personal protective equipment, that if you need to cough or sneeze, that you make sure you do not use your hands to block the cough or sneeze. It is safer to use a tissue if possible. If you must cough or sneeze, make sure you are keeping a safe distance from your co-workers. When blowing your nose, make sure your co-workers are keeping their distance from you, as viruses can transmit through mucus particles. Correctly disposing of tissues in an enclosed rubbish bin is also important to safely contain germs from the used tissue. After disposing of contaminated materials such as tissues, ensure to sanitize and wash your hands. Spitting on the ground is not practicing safe personal hygiene in the workplace, and this increases the risk of COVID-19 and other viruses spreading to your co-workers. If you smoke tobacco, it is important to correctly dispose of your cigarettes in the outside rubbish bin. It is also important to sanitize and wash your hands after vaping or smoking, and ensure that you safely dispose of your cigarette. It is very important to wear the face masks provided by your employer in areas where you are unable to keep a 1.5 meter distance away from your co-workers, or when directed by your employer. Depending on the requirements at the time, the scenarios to wear a mask may change. Previous health advice relating to COVID-19 has specified the requirement to wear a mask in the field, the packing shed, common areas of the workplace, office spaces, and bathrooms. To be sure, check the current health advice on the Coronavirus Victoria website to see the current requirements for wearing personal protective equipment. If you are unable to keep a 1.5 meter distance from your co-workers during a coronavirus pandemic, wearing a mask to stop the spread of COVID-19 and other deadly viruses protects you and your co-workers. Wearing your mask to cover your nose and chin is very important. Please make sure you are wearing your mask correctly. To make sure you and your co-workers are safe from COVID-19, your employer may ask you to perform some workplace cleaning. This may include disinfecting common surfaces, such as the packing and processing line, shared bench spaces, and commonly used machinery, such as forklifts, harvesting machines, tractors, as well as shared rooms, kitchen appliances, and bathrooms. Please make sure you are helping your employer maintain a clean and safe workplace. It's always nice to encourage your co-workers to help as well. This video series is proudly supported by the Victorian State Government.